Hi there, welcome to a Virgo Moon Tarot, where I interpret the cards to provide insight into your life. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me today. Alrighty, so let's get into these cards here. And remember to take what resonates and discard the rest, okay? And feel free to comment down below if you feel like this is your story. And don't forget to hit the like button to show the channel some support. Alrighty, so who am I speaking to today? The cards on the table are the Temperance, Knight of Cups, Hanged Man, King of Swords, Six of Cups, and Eight of Cups. Okay, so what am I seeing? I feel like I'm speaking to someone who is gentle but firm. Like, I feel like I'm speaking to someone who is soft for the most part. You could be an empath, a very sweet person, but you're very tough on the inside. I feel like the way that you move through the world is with gentleness and softness and with peace. But the interesting thing about you, and if this is resonating with you, the interesting thing about you is that you can be very firm when you need to. This King of Swords here is letting me know that you have this sword that you can take out to protect yourself when you need. And what does that look like? That looks like standing your ground, saying no when you mean no, being assertive. And you have this power to do this when you need to, but you can also do it in a very soft way. So it's very interesting. With that Temperance card there, it's showing me that you're very balanced. So you have your feminine energy and your masculine energy. You're not too much of anything and you're not too little of anything. You're the perfect amount. You are a whole person. Very balanced. So people see this calm in you. They see this calmness. They see that you are a peaceful person. Also, you're coming across as someone who has their life together. I feel like you're very responsible as well. But another message that I'm getting with these cards is that you could fly under the radar. Like you could be very sweet, gentle, and quiet. You may go unnoticed. And there's just gentleness about you, possibly, that can sometimes make people feel like superior or like in their ego. Like you could be so nice and so giving and such a sweet person that it makes people feel like, and not always, and this may not even be your message. And of course, if it's not resonating, you can discard it. Don't force the story if it doesn't feel like it's for you. But for some of you, if this is resonating, you could be so gentle with people that sometimes they feel like they can take advantage. But the thing is, when these people are not present with you, when they are disrespectful or they overstep your boundaries or they push too hard, they're pushing the limits, that's when you take this sword out. That's when you take that sword out to protect yourself. And it throws them off balance. It throws them off guard because it's not what they were expecting. Like maybe some of you are shy, or maybe you consider yourselves to be shy. And maybe this is what other people see as well. Also, I'm getting it's possible that there could be people or someone I'm also getting this at work that maybe someone has taken out their frustration on you because you are so nice and gentle and sweet. And they assume that they're not gonna like have that energy thrown back at them. But they're wrong. That's what I'm getting with that King of Swords. You know how to stand up for yourself. And people may think that you're naive or innocent, or naive is the word I'm going to use, but they are quickly mistaken when they try to move past your boundaries or they try to push the limit. You're not afraid to stand your guard. You're not afraid to stand up for yourself. You're not afraid to be firm. It's like your superpower, like a hidden superpower. And it's interesting because another message that I'm getting is that because you are so patient, because you are so gentle and so sweet, it's almost as if when these people, I keep hearing wrath, like feel your wrath, or like when they get this, now I'm hearing burned, like when they're burned by you, when they, I'm hearing the victim of your sword, when they get that energy, like when you say no with a very strong, powerful, firm voice and they're thrown off guard, I'm getting this message that they deserved it. And it's because when you get to that point, it means that that person has pushed your buttons too many times. Because you are a kind, loving, gentle person. And I'm also hearing that you don't need to apologize. You don't need to apologize. Because if they get this energy from you, they were asking for it. And with that, the Eight of Cups there, it's telling me that you are not afraid to walk away from situations and people that hold you back or that doesn't make you feel good or that you're not in alignment with. You're not afraid to do that. And people might think that you are. It's so funny. You're coming across as someone who you may have like a baby face, or you may look younger than what you really are, or you may just have some kind of like playful energy about you. Something feels very youthful. So they people may look at you and make these assumptions about you, but they are so quickly mistaken. It's fascinating. I mean, this power that you have, it's like wow, it's wow. But yeah, you're definitely not afraid to say no or set boundaries or move on from people or situations or circumstances that aren't building you up. You're not someone who experienced many, like I was hearing, tear down. Like, you don't allow things to tear you down. You move on, you pick yourself back up. I'm hearing you pick up the pieces and glue them back together. So the person that I'm speaking to is very strong, very wise, intuitive, knowledgeable, observant. You can see through people. You know what's going on. They may not, they have no clue. So it's like you're unreadable, maybe. What else am I seeing here? I'm also seeing that you don't allow your emotions to get to you. The reason why I'm saying that is because I'm looking at this this river here, this water here, and also this pond there, and it just feels like everything here is shallow. It's not deep. So I'm getting the impression that you're not too emotional, or you don't allow your emotions to take over. Like you're able to contain yourself, and that's where this balance energy is speaking. Like you contain your emotions. Maybe you keep them close to your heart. You're not someone who wears your heart on your sleeve, maybe, or take it as it resonates. Maybe you are someone who wears your heart on your sleeve, but even if so, you don't allow them to control you or take control. You're still able to move on when you need to. And it's very powerful. People are learning from you. People might, so I'm seeing two different groups. People who they observe you from afar and they know not to, I'm hearing they know not to mess with you because they can sense your power. They recognize it. Maybe they're the same way, so they recognize it. But there's another group who they don't recognize his power until it's too late. Like they've already like received your wrath, or they've already seen your sword, like you've taken your sword out on them, and then they learn how powerful you truly are. So people first see you as gentle, sweet, feminine, soft, and then later on they learn that you are like a powerful person, very powerful. And it's interesting because it's showing people that they don't have to be hard. They don't have to be guarded. They don't have to have this hard exterior in order to be powerful. They can still be soft, gentle, kind, nice, and still protect themselves. Like I'm speaking to someone who shows other this. Like this is a gift that you have. And I was just drawn back to this hanged man, like something about your perspective. There's something about the way that you see the world that's different than how other people see the world. You see the world with light. You see it from like an enlightened perspective. And you have this huge heart. You're always willing and wanting to give to others. And I feel like that's why you were gifted with this warrior inside, like this warrior other half of you, so that you are able to continue to give your light to the world, give your love, give your heart, and still know that you are protected. So I'm being called to end the reading there. That is your story if it resonates with you. If you've enjoyed this, or if you found it validating, or if it confirmed you, don't forget to hit the like button. Comment down below if you would like to, and check out my playlist. Maybe check out How Do People See You, or How People See You, that playlist, if it sounds right for you. And yeah, that's it. That's it. Or I was going to say that's the end. That's it at the same time. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate you, and I can't wait to see you again in the next one. So until then, take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.